So Sarah's working on kind of she needs to realize that other people realize that we're not perfect, never will be, and nobody's perfect. If they say they are, they're lying. Just look at their Instagram. They might be perfect on Instagram. But one thing that I want to talk about is in personal growth is I obviously love you with all my heart.
Where is this going?
This is going in a great way. I tend to say no a lot. Mm-hmm. I tend to say no a lot, and some self-reflection on myself was, why am I saying no all the time, especially to you? I'll say yes to a lot of other people, and this has just happened in the last 2 months here. I'll say yes to a lot of other people for a lot of other things, but for some reason, you would say, let's go to Uptown, let's go out to eat, and I'd be like, no, I'm tired, no this, no that, and I
actually shifted at my birthday.
It did, on your birthday, it shifted. For those of you who follow me on Facebook, there's some amazing videos right around the May of the 18th there. And we worked all day. And I was tired. Screw this. I just want to go home. I want to go to bed. And Sarah's like, let's go to hot yoga. What in the flying beep is hot yoga? So we went to hot yoga not far from here in St. Paul at 7:30 on a Saturday night. My first time ever doing yoga, my first time ever doing any hot yoga, my first time saying yes to something that I never ever wanted to do. And then we had to track down Thai food. Because Sarah wanted Thai food after hot yoga. So we drove from...
And I guess since it was my birthday.
I said yes. Even though I wanted to say no. No, screw this. It's 8:45. St. Paul, the sidewalks close at 3. I mean, there's nothing open, right? So we did actually try to go to 2 restaurants, and they were both closed. Even though they said on Google they were supposed to be open. So we ended up driving from St. Paul. Marshall's about to beat me up for talking smack about St. Paul over here. We went from St. Paul to Brooklyn Park off of 252 and 85th to Lemongrass Thai cuisine because it's spectacular. We called in the order. We got there about 9:30, got home about 9:45, 9:47. We got to let the dogs out. They go crazy. And then we're just sitting there eating Thai food over the stove because we're so hungry. But that was really hard for me to say yes to those two things. I didn't want to. And so I've made a commitment now to saying yes to more things that Sarah wants to do. And in doing that, I've actually found out I like breweries. Yeah, I really have. I'm like, I don't like beer. I've been saying that for 12 years. And...
No, you just don't like...
shitty beer.
Yeah. Crappy beer.
Yeah. But I cursed on Facebook Live. It's okay. But by doing that, I've opened up myself, and now I'm saying yes to more things willingly versus having to say, I told her I'd say yes to more things. And that is all about personal growth as well. Making yourself do something you don't want to do in order to better yourself, and maybe not myself, but more for you as well, because there's relationship failures and there's relationships growth. And it's not fair to you or our relationship for me to be selfish. That was hard for me to say and understand, because I love you with everything I am, but I realized I wasn't doing right by you by saying no to all the things that you want to do, and that really made me feel like a piece of crap. So now I don't feel like a piece of crap anymore. I do have to do stupid stuff I don't want, but it's usually fun story afterwards. I'm going to talk about it and make fun of it, and it's a good story.
And I think we have a really interesting balance beam of life where we do personal life together and we do our professional life together, and there's growth and development in both.
Yes.
And that is that there's no guidebook.
Here it is. If it's like one of those choose your own adventure books,
yeah.
If you do this, turn to page 73.
Yeah.
Nope.
We're definitely, that's a book.
Yeah, it needs to be. And for me, the business growth is extremely easy. I love it. The personal growth is super hard. I hate it.
But you do it.
I do. Because I know it's the right thing, and I feel better, and I feel the growth as it happens.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I was just going to finish this off, wrap us up, because as you can tell, this is not... Oh, are we not done?
Oh, we can keep rambling. I think we can talk about other stuff, but you got it, whatever.
No, I think we... Because...
I think a good wrap-up's in order.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Marshall's like, we're good. No, but the thing is, it's like, failure isn't just a one and done podcast. I want to, if you have things like for our listeners, if you've ever had a big failure or a big success that's come out of failure, like, we'd love to hear about it. We'd love to share true life stories. We'd love to be vulnerable and put ourselves in a place of vulnerability where maybe we haven't reached our success or our end game where we want to be. But it's like, we have an awesome platform where we can really share people's stories. We can share our stories, because people would be lying if they say they didn't have a moment or an experience that they're not really, really proud of. But look what greatness came out of it.
Absolutely. I don't think I can add on that.
So I just found this quote, and it's by Michael Jordan, and it's, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed."
Thank you, number 23, Michael Jordan.
You just made that really weird.
Thank you.
But I just think it's such a cool quote, because it's like, here's someone that is this professional athlete, and I only think of his success, where he can count the games he's missed. And if he focused on that, we might not have the Michael Jordan that we know. But because he keeps going and practices and keeps going for success, look at the athletic hero that so many people have.
And I love it. So, literally, if you have something that you want talked about that isn't talked about when it comes to failure, personal growth, development, or any of that, email myself. It's william@agoodlifegroup.com. Or you can email Sarah, and her email is sarah@agoodlifegroup.com, AGOODLIFEGROUP.com.
And it can be anything.
Yeah.
Because, like, our failures might be more, I'll say financial failures, but maybe someone it's infertility. Maybe someone else it's divorce or a bad relationship. For someone else it could be weight loss. For someone else it could be, I mean, really it's whatever. But I think let's be real and let's share stories, because I think by sharing stories and sharing failures, I mean, it's only going to get everyone else up and ourselves up closer to success.
Yeah, and if you want to remain anonymous, we absolutely will do that. And if you have a really compelling story and you want to come join us and chat with us, we'd love to have that as well. So with that in mind, everybody, I want to say thank you for joining us today. Sarah, you rocked it. I mean, your passion is very apparent for this, and it makes me very happy. So thank you for that, Sarah.
Trying to get out of my own way.
Yeah, I love it. And you're still trying. You always got to keep going.
Yeah.
So I just want to say thank you for that. So everybody, this was William.
And this is Sarah.
And that was Marshall.
Hello.
And we just want to say thank you for joining us today. This has been a Good Life Group's presentation.
All right.
That's awkward.
Little,
That's
Yeah.
really
registered
awkward.
trademark.
Yeah,
in there.
yeah. All right, bye, Facebook land.